Your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Colette Boyd. Here's a look at the top stories we're following today. The Tuscola County Sheriff's Department reports that a parent is under arrest for child abuse and murder after a 1-year-old died on Friday. A sheriff's deputy found the child unresponsive while responding to a call in Ellington Township. The Sheriff's Department says there were signs of possible neglect or abuse. The child was taken to a hospital and airlifted to a trauma center, but died Sunday from their injuries. That parent was arrested Saturday morning. This incident remains under investigation. Well, the community in East Lansing is preparing to remember a dark day at Michigan State University. Tomorrow marks 1 year since the deadly shooting on MSU's campus. 3 students lost their lives that tragic day. 20-year-old Brian Frazier, 20-year-old Alexandria Verner, and 19-year-old Ariel Anderson. When MSU police say that 43-year-old Anthony McCrae opened fire at Berkey Hall and the Union. The gunman later turned the gun on himself. 5 other people were injured that night. MSU will hold a ceremony tomorrow night at 8, remembering those students lost. The Department of Homeland Security warning of romance scams. Scammers exploiting romantic relationships for goods and money. Remember to check in on loved ones who are living alone or even grieving the loss of a spouse. Limit what you share online. Research the person you're communicating with, and never send money or anything of value to anyone you've only communicated with online or by phone. If you think you've been scammed, stop talking with that person. Talk to someone you trust about that situation and report it to police. Keep any documents, messages, emails, and records for law enforcement. Now here's Diane with a look at your forecast.
We have a quiet start to get us settled into this brand new week, which is always helpful as we're trying to find our groove. But later this week, you will find that the weather a little bit different. We will find that already we, over the weekend, underwent a little bit of a change in the temperature department. No longer talking 50s and 60s. We are back to some cooler conditions compared to what we were just working with last week. As far as the dry weather, that's going to hold for many of us here to get us through about Wednesday. But as we go into Thursday, we will find the potential for some snowfall. I know a lot of us had maybe thought, ooh, I'm over to spring. It was warm last week. I'm done with my winter coat. I'm done with the snow. But Mother Nature reminds us it's only the middle of February and snow and cold is still on the table. So make sure you're staying updated on Thursday's forecast. We are talking as a team about issuing a first alert weather day for then. We are still waiting for a little more data because we got to work out a few more things as far as the timing and also the coverage and also the rain snow line. We'll talk about that here coming up. But again, I just want you to stay updated, of course, online and on the TV5 First Alert weather app. Hour by hour conditions showing us today that we'll have a little more cloud cover coming in. A few cumulus clouds could come through Flint, and then we could see them move across the thumb. Further north, we'll have a little more cloud cover coming off of the lake, but with northwest winds going to come into play come Tuesday, we will have some snow showers that are going to be possible to build in for us. So when we do have those snow showers, we could see a lighter dusting across the thumb, about an inch or less, depending on the intensity of those snow showers. But those will wrap up around dinner time on Tuesday, and come the middle of the week, we'll be looking at partly cloudy skies for your Valentine's Day plans. This is kind of a preview of the Thursday system that we're watching. You can see that there is a rain and snow component within this one. We are watching the timing to see its arrival, but overall we have this low pressure system. It's coming into town, so we are going to make sure that you are prepared later on this week. Your first alert 7-day forecast showing us that we have just the 40s yet for today, and then we do cool back out into the 30s. Actually, we get a little bit closer to normal by Friday and the weekend, and that's also going to be when we are behind that system that we are watching for Thursday. So again, stay updated because we do anticipate this afternoon with a little more data being able to fine-tune that forecast.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.